All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to be playing some Mardu mid-range. There's a lot of new cards out of Tarkir Dragonstorm that we can do some kind of crazy stuff with. So we're going to take a look at today's build and see if we can make this work with lots of new cards. Because that's what you want to see anyway. You want to see how new cards work, right? So starting at the top, not new cards, right? We still got to have cut down to deal with some early stuff. Especially that little, like, Goblin, the Arena Champion, or whatever that guy is. And then some Llanowar Elves to help facilitate our other stuff. Of course, some Get Lost. Some Caustic Bronco. He says, you know, just some value stuff here. We have a Go for the Throat, so we can kill some things. Mosswood Dread Knight. I know you're like, where are the new cards? We're getting there, I promise. There's plenty of new cards in here. Malira, the Living Cure. This is just a way to kind of like stave off a removal or two if we can. But this is where things start getting interesting. We have Zoraline to return all these things. Because if you notice, the majority of the stuff in this deck are going to be 3 or less. So we can get those back. And it's a little bit of life gain if we need it. Tristani, 3 Wishes. Big fan of this card. It's a 4/4 body. Holds up against a lot of stuff. Can give stuff Death Touch or Vigilance. Pretty cheap. But also can give something Double Strike to help in the game. Severance Priest is definitely one of the new cards. This is one of our first ones in the list. And it's kind of a cool card. We've seen this in action a little. And it's actually pretty cool because you get to remove a card from your opponent's hand. If this dies, they get a token equal to the cost. And that's actually super fine if you get rid of a major threat. We do also have Skirmish Rhino. Because returning this from the graveyard multiple times should be fun for our opponents, right? Drain our opponents for 2, that's got to be good. Of course, Wilt Leaf Liege, just a little bit of fun stuff. If your opponent makes you discard a card, great. If not, it still pumps up pretty much everything in the deck, but just like a handful of creatures. So this is actually really cool. Can put some of these creatures up +2/+2, which is nice. And then Yathen Roadwatcher. This is a 4-mana 3/3. It enters, you get to mill 4 cards. Then when you do, return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's not from the cards that were milled, it's just from your graveyard. So you could literally like return this, then return Zoraline, or return this and a Rhino so you can drain opponents for 2. Or Priests if you want to take the last card from their hand, or wherever the case is, right? Lots of cool stuff we can do with this card. We'll see how it plays out though. Nothing crazy going on with the lands, it's kind of what you expect. Nothing too surprising there. But if you want the deck list, y'all know the drill. It'll be in the description, all that good stuff. It'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor. And if you want to save some money, especially with all the new cards coming out, don't forget to check out Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN, because it'll save you 5%. And saving money is always good, and you get to support your favorite dragon in a set about dragons. Anyway, let's go see if we can drain our opponent with these Skirmisher Rhinos. Nope, Mana Base doesn't have a bunch of Urges. You know why? Because we're playing a lot of multi-lands, and multi-lands do not count as basic lands. So if you have Verges and a bunch of non-basics, then you don't get more than one color out of them in most cases. If you were playing more of the like Surveil lands and stuff, you could probably get away with it, but you really can't comfortably here. Alrighty then. I guess this is where we fire this duder off. Let's see what you're playing with. The hand has something. Oh my. Oh my. What is this guy doing in here? Like the others, I'm like, okay, this kind of makes sense. I see what we're doing. What the Mistbreath out? Really? Yo, I'm so lost. I guess I'm gonna take this. I mean, because if they get Liliana, by then we just sack Llanowar Elf and we have Zoraline, so like, who cares? But weird. And also, if this dies or something, they just get a 2/2 back. So it's like the least threatening thing if they do find an instant spell to kill this. Yeah, I see, this is what's cool when people are brewing. Because I'm like, what's this going to do? At the beginning of your upkeep, you return another creature. So like, yeah, I don't know. I'm so lost. I don't know what's supposed to be happening right now. I'm scared. Yeah, we just attack for 3, I guess. And then we drain for 2. All right. Bailmark, okay. But this also, it says creature, so you can't even bounce this. You can flash that in next turn. Okay, well, yeah. Well, alright. We did not have fun. Yeah, I don't know what the opponent was cooking up. It looked like something pretty high tech. Would have been sweet to see what they did, but I don't really know. Okay, we keep this. And I actually think I'm just going to play this as a creature and hope that they use real removal on it, so there's a chance that the Skirmish Rhino survives. Our opponent is Role Ficticio. Not sure if that's an actual just fun moniker, or if that means they're from, like, a place that speaks one of the Latin languages. Our opponent's thinking this over real hard. Okay. Oh, I wonder if they're doing... Yeah, they're doing the Grixis Dragon thing. Oh, no, they're not. See, we have a list that has it in there. Somebody in the chat, in our Discord, actually posted it the other day, and we were talking about it. So I loaded it in case, like, late night we want to play it. Those are dragons. That's kind of amusing. That is very amusing. I think I'm going to kill this. Not sure why they need to be dragons, but they are. Then we play another one. And then it dies and you get... Oh, nope. I was going to say, then it dies and you get the others out of the graveyard. Okay, we have 5 mana. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to kill this. Hey, thanks for the new follow. And then we're going to drain the opponent for 2. And attack for 3. Alright. It's so funny, this card almost never gets played except for previously it was ninjas, and now it'll be for dragons. Oh, what are we doing? Thunder Unity. You draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Okay. That's kind of a sweet card. I still want to get rid of that, though. And just say, you have what's on top, so you need something. I mean, I don't know. If they have, like, Raise the Pass in hand, that's pretty effed up, but... Because they would get... Well, they get 2 dudes and 2 4/1/1s. Okay, so it's not Raise the Pass. That's just game, right? Ooh, nice. Extra damage. Alright. Easy peasy. Okay. What are we going to do with this? We're definitely going to keep it. Here's kind of the tough part when you get hands like this, because, like, we could technically, like, turn to a Zoraline, but, like, do we really want to? I don't know. I mean, maybe so if the opponent's just going to play tap lands here. And then I guess, you know what? I actually don't mind it. Because here's the deal. They get to kill Zoraline if they want on their turn. But then we just get to play Wiltleaf Liege anyway. So that's fine too. Like, either way, we're not in bad shape here. Glacial Dragon Hunt. That's the one you discard and deal 3, right? Yeah. Good call. Oh, they're playing the card I told everybody to be afraid of. Jeskai Revelation. Yeah. If they get to where they can cast that for 7, we're probably effed in the A, folks. Like, that is going to be real bad. And, ooh, not looking good. We're drawing a lot of mana here. All right, we need some help. We need some non-land cards really, really badly. All right, they're up to next turn, possibly 6 mana. Yeah, we're not looking good. Our hand is real bad in this matchup. Because basically, these cards are dead. They're just playing a control deck with hardly any creatures, so these don't do anything. Yeah, and we just drew another land. I'm, barring the opponent drawing Stone Cold Bricks here, I don't see a way that we win. Whoa, I scratched that. I was not expecting to see a Lila. Okay. I mean, we gotta try, right? Yeah, kill Lana Ralph makes sense. Get some life out of that. Let's see. Whenever you cast a multicolored instant or sorcery spell from your hand, exile it instead of putting it in your graveyard. All right. I was thinking there was a reason we could, like, prevent that if we killed our elf, but they're going to get to exile the card anyway, so doesn't really change much. Hey, Bronco, a card that does something. That's not a land. That's impressive. Man, this is not good. We've drawn one threat since our opening hand, and it was one of the smallest ones. But yeah, obviously we're losing the Bronco here, right? Oh no, you get to replay a card, sorry. As long as it's 3 or less. And now they get to kill that. Yep. Alright, we should just be toast here. Yeah, now they have... Oh gosh. Alright. Maybe we find something with this. It gives us a chance, right? Not like that, it doesn't. Gosh. Oh, no. Man, really? All right. Go ahead. I mean, credit to the opponent. Their deck's at least pretty sweet. I mean, I'm not blocking anything. You do whatever you want here. Yeah, no blocks, obviously. Oh my gosh, and we drew a Lana Elf. All right, GG's. Like, we for real didn't do anything that game. Mulligan this, though. Ugh, that's not good. All right, I guess we got to try, huh? Boy. I'm going to gamble here and go like this. See how this works out. Sure, but it didn't matter if, like, a lot of times when that card dies, what you're worried about doesn't really matter. Because if that thing is that big of a threat, then the card it would have been is actually worse. Caretaker's talent. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this. I think the issue is I'm going to have to revamp this list because it's just going to need more artifact and enchant removal. Like, too many people are wanting to play a bunch of combo-y kind of little things, and we got to have other stuff to deal with that. Alright. Yep, card for you. Yeah, this is exactly why we just need to get rid of some artifacts and enchantments here. Gonna get rid of our dude? Of course. Don't get to rebuy that. So sad. Do we have anything good in the yard? We don't. That's disappointing. I guess we go here. And I'm just gonna play this straight up. Alright. Don't exile it if you kill it. I'm just asking kindly. No! Oh, that's okay. Damn, Anna get lost? Alright, at least it did get exiled, but dang. Like, just a handful of removal. Jeez. And copy it. Nope, just letting it die. Alright. There's a cut down, but we... Whoa, Arena. Slow down a second. I kind of want to be able to use this. Tap you for colorless, because I need to have my white and black mana. Yep, alright. I mean, this is all probably just getting swept by something next turn anyway. Oh, Voice of Victory. That's cool. Played that in a deck. I have it in a couple of lists, actually. That card's very good. That seems suspicious. No blocks. I mean, could be a good bluff, but still seems suspicious. Like, doesn't change the fact. Alright, well, we want to get rid of you. And I could attack with our creature land and get in for 7. But does that do enough? Yeah, I might as well do it, right? Oh no, I meant to actually target a card. It didn't matter. Alright, we effectively beat Caretaker's talent. And, I mean, the only 2 new things they played were creatures that didn't stick. So, I don't know. We survived a lot of removal there, man. I thought we were going to be in a lot of trouble. But we actually got away with it because of Zoraline getting us this Rhino back. So, yeah, that worked. Hey, also, real talk, and I just remembered this because Covert Go Blue also helped. If you don't watch Jim Javis stuff, go do so. Like, watch one of his videos. He is going through a medical issue, and a bunch of us pitched in and did videos for his channel, so he still had some content over the next couple of days. So, that would be really appreciative. Come on, get lost. Nope, no get lost. Dang it. That's sad. Dang, double beans? That ain't fair. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this. And I'm probably taking a dragon if I were guessing. Oh, boy. Well? If I take a dragon, they can't use those easily, but they just use them on their turn. Just means it can't be... Dang. I don't like any of these choices, y'all. I guess I take this. Yep, that goes to Searches for a Land. And then now they could play Hauntwoods here. Get 2 cards. Oh no, they still only have 1 green. So they probably just kill our priest here. I say that. He might also want to Overlord. Kind of depends. I don't know what his total game plan is here. Okay, then. What are we trying to do under the circumstances? We attack, they kill it. Alright. Let's see what happens. Yep. Now, this is where we have a decision to make. I think I'm going to draw to see if we can get closer to a land so we could Zoraline and replay the Severance. Dude, okay, we found a land. And I think we just play this. Alright. I don't really know how we're going to get to the finish line is the problem right now. And we know the Caustic Exhale's there, so we don't really get much out of Zoraline. We get 1 shot. That was the best case scenario if we're going to get to Zoraline here. If they don't use the Caustic Exhale. But they might. Okay. That being what it is, then we will... they have the other dragon again, though. Whoa, what's weird? Y'all see that error? How, like, there's no... The Omen's missing? That's so wild. Fortunately, I know what the Omen is. It's the one that gives -X to stuff. But that's kind of crazy looking. I don't know what we do here, team. I think we play this. Alright. And then we just Rhino up, I guess. take a bunch of damage. All right. Now, the good news is we can play Road Watcher to get that out of hand by getting this out of the graveyard. So that could help, potentially. All right, Belmark gets 2 cards. Yeah, this is just good Golgari value deck. That's all that's going on here. Kind of what existed before, but you also get good removal and another sizable creature by having the Scavenger. Yep, you got it. Alright, so here's what we're going to try. I don't know that it's going to work or if it even matters here, but we're going to go here. I think our hand was just too slow and a couple of cards that didn't do much here. Oh, also had that? Alright, yeah, GG's. Yeah, we're just dead. You can attack with a creature land there. Alright. We'll have to do something where we add a couple of things. I mean, we do have, like, Get Lost to get rid of enchantments. Nothing really to get rid of artifacts, but we do have the, why do I always forget the name of that thing? The green spell that has the kicker. This thing. Terra Sunner. So we could play this if we really wanted to, because we have a fair amount of creatures at 29. So there's a world where, like, maybe we cut 1 Road Watcher, maybe something else to play, like, 2 Terra Sunner. And this does double as removal really late in the game, you know, if we need it to. So that's a real possibility. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. We still only have 24 lands, 23 land. But, I'm going to play at least 1. But I think ultimately I kind of want 2 in here. We go first. Yeah, let's keep it. Ooh, this is good. If this lives and we get to go Rhino, Drain, attack with the Bronco, that's pretty sick. I could be talked into those shenanigans pretty easily. Nice. Guess it doesn't matter. Better make sure I have at least have one of those on the battlefield so I can't screw it up on turn 3. Dragons incoming. So now we have a decision to make on would I rather... Nah. I mean, maybe. So I was like, no, yes, no, yeah, probably. All right, let's do it. Hey, I got a land. That's the first time in forever I didn't hit an actual, like, damage spell off of my own Bronco. That's sad that that's reason to celebrate. But, you know, tough times. Excellent. That worked out. I was like, if they have a thing, I at least get a chance to kill it. So that worked out. Now the question is, do we just go for dragon value? Try to get a dragon out of their hand. Let's see what you got. Though they do have dragons. They do be having dragons. Well, those both cost a lot. So I'm just going to take this out of your hand, because that's the only thing that matters. Hey, and we did some damage. Man, we're just trucking. Fantastic. Oh, did you find something with the unknown card? I thought this were just going to play Overlord of the Belmark here. Rivas? Alright, nothing too crazy there to get back. They could also just get back this guy. Oh yeah, they did actually. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. We know what the opponent has in hand. -1 card. So I don't think there's much to worry about here. So what I'm going to do is play this, I think. Because we don't have anything in the graveyard. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and drain them with this. Let's play this. Play this. So now we can also... I won't say protect a creature, but we can get a creature back. And then... use this, because it's the smaller of them. And attack. Ooh, and got to go for the throat. That's awesome. All right, so this guy costs 8. All right, sure. You know what? I've never actually played this card in a real deck. I'm not sure what I would do with it, honestly. 8 feels like a lot, but it does have Convoke. So, I mean, that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's still one short. Yeah, I'm very curious what this unknown card is. Oh, it was a Scavenger Regent. Oh. This is interesting. So we had -3, -3. It means we're going to keep the Skirmish Rhino, and then they're going to lose their Servant. So I guess this makes a 2/2. So I kind of want this back. It's weird. I almost kind of want Caustic Bronco, if we're being real. But I'm going to just get this back. And then we'll take this. Seems fair. And then we get to attack. They block, take 6. Sure. Oh, wait. Nope. If I had a Rhino in the yard, the turn would be different. Remove this, I guess? All right, opponent's at 1. Yeah, that was a clean, inevitable finish, right? Because now, if this goes to the graveyard, then we can just kill them with Zorline. But if they do also leave themselves shields down, you win with the cottage. So, like, you kind of got it covered from all the bases there. This we're going to get rid of. I can't really do anything here. And that's a lot of damage lands if they're playing anything aggressive. This feels a lot better. Question is, what do we keep? I am going to... Man, I really want to keep the Severance Priest. Alright, Wilt Leaf Leash, you're out of here. Like, decision made. Ooh, see, if we'd have kept that other hand, we'd have got cooked. Like, we had nothing but damage lands. That would have been terrible. All these tap lands aren't going to be great either, though. May your hand only have cheap things. Okay. Well, that was true. Spell Pierce is going to be annoying, but we do have a lot of creatures. Alright, I guess I take this. Why not? I mean, it keeps some damage off of us, which is all we can really hope for here. Alright, come on, body. Oh, that was the worst thing. Dang it. That was bad. Yep. And then another spell. Yep, that's what I thought. And we unfortunately got the no removal hand, so not really going to work out for us. Yeah, we just take it. You get a thing back, but you might just be too late here. We only have one creature in the yard, so maybe we find something better. Maybe a Rhino? That would be good. No Rhino. Oh, you know what? Malira could be alright. Yeah, we know what's in their hand. Let's go with Malira. Because we might get a chance to rebuy on a Rhino, right? If we block with the Road Watcher and it dies, we sack Malira, so we get that back. And, like, that's kind of a thing. Not a great thing, but, you know, a thing. So, here's what we have to do. We have to block in a way that makes sense. So, we need Malira to block the thing that doesn't have trample, because we're going to sack Malira at some point. Question is, what do we do with the rest of this? I think we go here and here. I mean, if they have the spells, they have the spells. Where are they not doing anything? Oh, I was gonna say, I was about to be crazy. I was like, did they really not have anything? Yeah, that's fine, I think. And now that they've tapped, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Because this is our only shot. We gotta hit something good off of this. Yep. Alright. Oh, does it not? Oh, it's only if you cast it. Oh, alright. Well, GG's then. I thought it was a blanket. Well, never mind. That plan was terrible. Gotta read the new cards. Yep. You got it. And then just play anything else and win here. Alright, cool. GG's. I think we played this person earlier. I'm gonna mulligan. That's better. I'm not upset about that. Let's keep that, get rid of this. And then let's play that. Let's go, Bronco. Don't kill my Bronco. Oh, you're gonna kill my Bronco. Okay, fair enough. Things happen, I guess. Let's go ahead and play one of these. And I'll try to just juice it up. I don't know if I want another Dread Knight. I think we want to move this game along a little bit. What color is it? Oh, that's an outpost. It's Mardu. Mardu things. Sure. Well, at least we could block that effectively. I'm in. Block successful. Let's play a land. You know what? Let's see what we get from this. Let's gamble. Ooh, we got a Rhino. I will take it. Though it is slightly tempting to take the Bronco and try to get some extra value. Yep, Caretaker's talent. So I'm going to anticipate a sweeper next turn, which is not good for us, but, you know, is what it is. Hey, what was that about? Oh, a raid. Hey, what's up? Thank you. All right, we can attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opponent goes to 4. We can do this to see if we can make it more than that. Oh, Wiltleaf Liege, you're so cool, but so not the card we need right now. Because if we can get them below 4, if we just draw a land, then we can maybe try to get in there with Restless Cottage, you know? So let's just attack. Alright, opponent goes to 3. I think I'm willing to play this just in case there's like a Sunfall. Then we don't lose all of our Dread Knights. Yeah, let's go ahead and just draw a card here. Because if they do have a Sunfall, if we can get to a land... Well, we didn't. I was just thinking if we can get to a land, we'd be in pretty good shape. But didn't need it, as it turns out. Cool. Other good news. I don't know if this was the same video, previous video, whatever. But we've beaten a couple of these Caretaker talent decks. So, kind of nice. Like a good little bonus. So that's cool. We have to mulligan this. No green mana with all this action happening. Very sad. This is a little better. So let's keep this. And... wow, I'm going to get rid of Cut Down. You would love to see an adaptive deck with the 3-color Flash Snake. I don't know what adaptive is that you're referring to. actual artist talent. Usually when you see artist talent, that means you're going to see the artifact as well, the monument. You know what? I'm just going to go for it. I probably should do something with Malira because I have 2 of them, but I'm trying to just be mana efficient here. And if they take a turn off to play the monument, that's okay for us. We don't hate that. Oh, well, no monument. That might just be a dead Trostani in the future. Oh, well, it's at least not that dead, so that's cool. Okay, well, maybe next turn we try to get rid of artist talent. I mean, we do have at least a little protection if there's, like, any type of sweeper here. Okay. Non-creature spells cost 1 less. Oh, you're so tempting. Alright, we gotta just get rid of this, though. And I guess I'm just attacking for 6, right? Well, I could do this, and it'll probably come back to our hand. But then I can't... I don't even have black mana to reuse it. Nah, whatever. We're just attacking. Let's get in for all of it. In the turn. Because we can also now, like, try to protect Trostani, and then if we get an untapped land, we could just double striker. Yeah, so it is a discard deck, the Fear of Infinity. But Fear of Infinity can't even block here. Wow. We did it with 2 lands. Well, we finally found the black mana, whatever. Alright, I ain't mad at that. I mean, it wasn't pretty, I ain't gonna lie. But it had just enough efficiency to get it done, thanks to Trostani's really big size. So, you know, yeah, I agree. A W is a W. It's not always pretty. But yeah, how do we feel about the Abzan aggro-y stuff? That was actually pretty fun. I think there's a lot of room for flexibility. At the end, you saw that we changed out a couple of cards. The final list will obviously be updated. But yeah, I think this is actually pretty neat. I think there's a lot of new cards to explore. So we got to figure out which ones are the best ones for the deck. Or, you know, are there any planeswalkers that fit? Stuff like that. But you get the best of the removal package, which is super cool, between the 3 colors. And being able to, like, recur rhinos and stuff, like, that's actually a pretty big game. So lots of fun little things you can do with this. I'm into it. But, you know, link in the description, all that good stuff. Be sure to check out sponsors and watch another video, because when you watch it all the way through, that helps the channel. That's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.